Siberius, and we about to get serious. It's the real Siberius, making fanboys furious.
Hello YouTube and welcome to The Real Siberius. On this episode, I wanted to do a player profile on Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was a fantastic player. He played for 16 years in the NBA on the 76ers, the Suns, and the Rockets. He averaged 22.1 points per game, 11.7 rebounds per game, 3.9 assists per game, and shot 54% from the field. He was an 11-time All-Star and an All-Star MVP. He was the league MVP. He's been inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame. He is a 5-time All-NBA first-teamer and was a part of the 92 and 96 USA Dream Team. I have always been a big fan of Charles Barkley, both on the court and off the court. He's one of the few people in the media that I respect because he means what he says and says what he means. If he says something, he will stand behind it. He won't backwalk it and try to make excuses or dismiss what he said. There's been plenty of times where he said things that people didn't like, and it's just one of those things that he doesn't care. I have heard a lot of people down talk and badmouth Barkley. Most of them are new NBA fans who, quite frankly, I don't care about their opinion. But they like to downplay him because he doesn't have a ring. And I think that's ridiculous. If anything, I have even more respect for him because he doesn't have a ring. And not because he doesn't have one, but because of his take on why he doesn't have a ring and why he doesn't deserve to be in the conversation of all-time greats, despite the fact that I think he is an all-time great, despite the fact that he doesn't have a ring. My take on it is this. Everyone that played Jordan didn't get a ring in the finals. So I can't hold it against all of them. Some of my favorite players played against Jordan in the finals and didn't get a ring. And it is what it is. But I have always respected Charles Barkley for understanding that because he does not have a championship, that he doesn't get to sit at that table with all of the all-time greats that do. And he doesn't make excuses for it. He doesn't go down that woulda, coulda, shoulda road of, if I was able to play with somebody like Mike, or, if I was able to play with Hakeem Olajuwon, or, if I was allowed to play with, all of these people in their prime, maybe I would have rings too. He doesn't go down that road. He says, I had my chance. I didn't make it. I didn't succeed when I had the opportunity, and I don't have a ring. He doesn't diminish his team. He doesn't throw his organization under the bus. He just accepts the fact, I don't have a ring. And to me, that makes him one of the most respectable basketball players in my mind. Because he just accepts it for what it is. And that takes character, that takes integrity, and that takes class. And there are so many players, especially nowadays, that like to play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game and like to make excuses for why they didn't win when they had the chance. And I've never heard Barkley make any excuses. I watched the 93 finals live. All of it. And Barkley played fantastic. And so did his team. Jordan just played better. It's that simple. I mean, Barkley has said in countless interviews, up until that point, he considered himself the best basketball player until he played Jordan in the finals. And he's like, nope, that guy's better than I am. And therefore he deserved to win and I didn't. I just have so much respect for that. Not everybody gets to win all the time. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes life isn't fair. But your perspective of life dictates your behavior in life. And I strongly believe that. As somebody that life has been pretty unfair to, I don't perceive it that way. I think I've been given opportunities. I think I've been given gifts. And a lot of those gifts were acquired through hardship and adversity and challenge. And so when I see another individual that can look at the hardships of their life, at the failures of their life, and still be able to take something positive away from that, that person is all-time great in my mind, whether you play sports or not. Because most people love to go down that road of self-pity and feeling like they got cheated or robbed. And, you know, if things had just, if I had this or if I had that, I don't play that game. And I don't respect people that play that game. I also like people that just say what's on their mind. And Barkley is definitely one of those guys. He may say something, you don't like it, and he doesn't care. And that's exactly how I feel. And I try to live my life that way. It doesn't mean I want to be disrespectful. It doesn't mean I'm going to put people down. I'm not going to besmirch people or belittle them. But I have my opinions and I stand behind them. And if you don't like it, well, I mean, you can go tell somebody else, but if you tell me, I don't care. And I think there's a difference between being careless and carefree. Being careless oftentimes is being rude or inappropriate or mean-spirited. I don't want to be any of those things. I do want to be carefree. I live my life the way that I live my life. I try not to take anything personally. I try not to be negative. I try and be impeccable with my word, and I always try to do my best. And if I think if I'm doing all of those things and you don't like me, well, not everyone's supposed to like you. I'm not here to be friends with everyone. And all of these things, maybe that's why I've always felt a kinship with Barkley, because I think we probably approach life in the same way, despite having drastically different upbringings, childhoods, professional experiences, life experiences. I always felt that guy's like me, and I like that. Do you guys judge Barkley for not having rings? Does that diminish his career or his legacy? Or are you like myself, where you look at him and think, still a great player. I'd still take him on my team. I still respect what he did and the way that he did it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm curious. Also, let me know what you think of these player profiles. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Somebody suggested I do one on Mark Price, so I did that. If you have any recommendations for me, I'd love to do them. I'm finding I am learning more about players than I knew, and doing the research and studying these specific players has been greatly beneficial to my love of the game, to these players and their personal careers. It's helped my mind, my memory. It's been an interesting challenge to undertake, but I've appreciated it. So I hope you guys enjoy them. But let me know what you think. That is the end of the video. If you made it to the end, I certainly appreciate it. If you have not done so already, please like and subscribe. As always, I want to give a shout out to the content creators that continue to inspire me to do this channel. Uncommon Sense, Angry Old Hoops, Self-Researched NBA Facts, 93Z, Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncut Hoops, Scap Attack, Speam Engine, In Your Face Hoops, Eddie TV, King Speech Row, Goatcast Hoops. I always appreciate all of your guys' perspective and takes and your humor. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.